morning I browsed over to foxnews.com, don't ask me why, but I saw something there that I knew that at some point today I was going to have to make a video about. So I took a screenshot of it. Here's that screenshot. Now, don't just ignore the House of Terror thing with the scary colors and the big text and everything. Like all of the mainstream media sites, CNN, MSNBC, they stormed inside that house. They didn't actually learn anything, so don't worry so much about that. Follow that arrow, though, and you're going to see on the side, terrifying arsenal found inside killer couple's home. Let's zoom in there. So that's what I'm interested in. Because you have to bear in mind that this is not CNN, this is not MSNBC. This is, in fact, Fox News. News for and by the right, by conservatives. But it's a terrifying arsenal found. So what did they find? They found a bunch of guns and a lot of ammunition, which seems to me to be terrifying. Why would someone need that many guns and thousands of rounds of ammunition? How many rounds can a deer take before you put it down? Probably just a couple. Or a robber, do you need to shoot him 750 times? Or are you just missing that many times before you finally put him down? But remember, this isn't me. We're putting ourselves in the point of view of someone on the right, a conservative, someone writing the article or reading the article, and they are now apparently, they've moved. Fox News has moved to that many guns and ammunition being a terrifying thing to have, which is interesting. Because despite the fact that I don't have any hard information on this, because tracking guns is notoriously difficult in this country, by design, thanks to the NRA, I have to assume that there are literally hundreds of Christian, white, Republican-owned arsenals for every Muslim couple in California that has one. And I have to think that they're going to have a problem with Fox News saying that simply because you feel the need to have enough ammunition, firearms to outfit a small army, that's terrifying for some reason. And I agree with them. I agree with Fox News in this case. Whether you plan to use the guns to shoot up your coworkers, or you have it just in case the shit hits the fan and you need to gun down members of the U.S. Armed Forces, I think both of those are pretty terrifying. And I'm glad that Fox News is finally on my side there. But of course, I'm joking. We know exactly why it's terrifying in this case. It's terrifying because they're Muslims. And even having far more guns and far more explosives and far more ammunition, if you're a white Republican, is not terrifying according to Fox News. But if this arsenal in this case, the Muslim-owned arsenal, is so goddamn terrifying that they had to put a front page article about it, my follow-up question to Fox then becomes, what would you have done about it? If having that much ammunition, that many guns is so scary, what would you have done to control it? Would you have limited their ability to purchase as much ammunition as they want? Would you have perhaps had a limit on how many guns they can have registered at a particular time? Perhaps at some point gone in and bought back some of those guns, because who needs that many goddamn long rifles? No, you wouldn't have done any of those things. You wouldn't have done anything. What you would have done is said, yes, buy everything you want, enrich the gun manufacturers, enrich the NRA, because they get the kickbacks from Ruger and all those companies, and then go and shoot up your coworkers, and we'll say it's terrifying. And that is the extent of our action when it comes to your terrifying arsenal. An arsenal so scary that it is by itself newsworthy. They wouldn't have done anything about it. So let me simplify things for Fox while also adding in some intellectual consistency. A civilian-owned arsenal is terrifying, whether it's owned by a Muslim or anyone else in this country, and that's my final judgment.